Yo, what's up, guys? I just want to do a quick video looking at the some of the more intricate interactions of some of the marksmanship hunter traits, the Azerite traits, and one of the talents, some of the talents and stuff. So first of all, I just picked up this pretty awesome piece this week. It's got surging shots, focused fire. Now, I haven't been using those in any of my other videos. I only just got this piece, so I wanted to kind of go over how having these traits, not specifically this piece, but just these traits on any piece of gear, these surging shots, focused fire, how that can change your rotation and change sort of how you're thinking about when you're double tapping and how you're doing your true shot rotation and stuff like that. So first of all, I just wanted to so I do have the surging shots focus fire equipped right now. So what I want to do is double tap a rapid fire. Let me reset the data here. So I'm just going to double tap a rapid fire. And okay, we got a couple of crits. Okay, so that rapid fire, it did 107k, and that was only 20% crit. So I mean, that could definitely do a lot more damage if we were doing it at the let's say at a full stack of Unerring Vision. So 107k, so yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just check that out. What I want to do here, just in the spirit of testing, I'm going to drop careful aim, because what I want to do on this dummy here, I want to pretend that he's between 80% and 20%, so sort of in the middle of the fight and not at the execute phases, because careful aim is, you are always going to be using aim shot during careful aim sort of areas. So when the boss is above 80 and below 20, you're always going to be, prioritizing aim shot over anything else, including a double tapped rapid fire. Basically, you are going to be double tapping aim shot during careful aim always, no matter what. But if you have some of these traits, it can change what you're doing between 80 and 20. If you do not have any of the, let's see, the rapid fire damage traits, the surging shots and the focused fire, if you don't have either one of those, then you're still going to be double tapping an aim shot. Just because, it's a tiny bit better. It's gonna work out a little better for your rotation. And they're pretty close to each other. I mean, double tapping a rapid fire can be a good decision if you want that extra focus. Really, you should be doing your own rotation. Just be practicing your own rotation with your own traits, and make sure that you're just kind of figuring it out, like what's best for you. And you can do the same kind of testing that I'm doing here. So basically, what I want to do without careful aim, without the careful aim talent, I just want to cast an aim shot here. And okay, so that it crit for 53,800. So let's pretend that was a double tapped aim shot, and the maximum damage, if they both crit, it can only do about 107k. And do you remember how much? How much did that double tapped rapid fire do? That was 107k. Now remember, I'm considering that both of those aim shots crit, and that the rapid fire wasn't really critting. If that rapid fire basically crit with every hit, like at the end of an Unerring Vision, when I have like 65% crit, it would probably be doing a shitload more damage. So basically, what I'm saying, if you do have the surging shots or focus fire traits, you are most likely always going to be double tapping rapid fire in between the 80 and 20%. Otherwise, you will always be double tapping during the careful aim. You'll be double tapping aim shot. But this just changes it in between those. You are always definitely going to be double tapping rapid fire. So that was just one little thing I wanted to go over. And obviously, as we know, let's see, in the rhythm. So let's see, I just wanted to go over True Shot really quickly with Unerring Vision. I started at 18, so we're up to 30, 40, 44, 48, 53, 57. We're ending at 62. So I, with 2 Unerring Visions at item level 415, so that's the highest you can get right now, I'm getting 44% crit. So that means if you had a third Unerring Vision at 415 item level, you would be at 66% extra crit. That's only 84%, so you're not going to be crit capping if you have 3 Unerring Visions. So don't worry about going with 3. I mean, it's a good talent. I enjoy it. It's a good trait. you know, I really like having those big blast, you know, true shot windows. So if you were thinking like, oh, should I go for the third one or should I not? I mean, it's definitely an okay thing to do. It probably won't sim as high as just getting one surging shots and one focused fire. Um, the you know, those are great just damage traits. And the one other thing with surging shots specifically, now focused fire is pretty straightforward. It's just additional damage and then it creates additional focus. You don't really have to worry about the chance to create. Just know that it's going to create some extra focus as you're casting rapid fire, which is great because that means you're going to be able to replace, you know, perhaps a steady shot or even two steady shots, and that is most likely going to mean one or two more arcane shots, which first of all they do more damage and they reset the cooldown on true shot. So having focused fire is not just about the damage, it's also about getting that additional focus, which means you're removing steady shot from your rotation just because you're going to have that little bit extra focus for, you know, those one or two extra steady shots that you might have to cast. So the other thing though with surging shots, what I want to do here is just cast rapid fire and then we're going to aim shot. Okay, we didn't get a reset and we're going to aim shot again. I just want to show this. So we got a reset there. So I'm going to rapid fire. So that's awesome. That's a whole lot of extra focus, a lot of extra damage, and boom, another reset. Man, look at that. See, sometimes you can get lucky like this. I have not been getting this lucky in raid. Hopefully I can do that tonight. And okay, so no reset there. So one thing I wanted to do here, so they're within 6 seconds of each other, so I think I'll cast an aim shot here. Okay, so it didn't reset. Basically, what I want to do is just keep doing this rotation. But you do not want to be casting aim shot right as rapid fire is coming on cooldown. So again, these are about 6 seconds apart. So yeah, I won't quite wait there. But after a while, you will start waiting for rapid fire to reset. If they are within about 3 or 4 seconds, maybe even 5 seconds of each other. In other words, so like here, for example, aim shot is on cooldown. Now I could wait for rapid fire, but that's just a little too long to wait. So let's go ahead and cast that one again. And I'm not getting any resets here. That's too bad. Oh well. But basically the rule here is that you don't want to be casting aim shot right before rapid fire is coming on cooldown, because you want to maximize the roll chance of the aim shot has a 15% chance to reset the cooldown of rapid fire. So basically you don't want to be like right now, you wouldn't cast aim shot anytime, like ever. You would never cast aim shot there. You would always cast rapid fire first, and then you would do aim shot to try and get that reset. And of course, you don't want to hit 2 charges of aim shot anyway, but anyway, you know, that's a whole other thing. Just, you know, practice that. Just figure out what's best for you. And, yes. So, and then finally, if I do just replace, so if we remember that double tapped rapid fire with the traits, so I don't have the traits now. So with the traits, it was doing 107k with really not very many crits. So let's double tap it without the traits. And let's look at that. Okay, that didn't really crit that much. That was only 10% crit, so we could maybe add like maybe 5-6k to that. So it's only 70k though. It's only maybe 75k on average. So that's a hell of a lot less than the 107k that it was doing with those traits. And remember, the only difference between that time and this time is I just changed the traits out. And even I picked up Treacherous Covenant here, so it should be even doing a tiny bit more damage. So really, this just shows you that those traits, the focus fire traits, first of all, they are great for rapid fire damage, and they make it so you want to be double tapping rapid fire in between 80 and 20%. So that was really all I wanted to go over. One last little thing here, a little piece of arcane knowledge. First of all, with the surging shot, so if we look at this, it's, you know, aim shot has a chance to reset the cooldown of rapid fire. So if we have rapid fire here, you want to trick shots, and each one of these trick shotting, and we got the reset there, each one of the trick shotting aim shots are all rolling that 15%. Now, it doesn't stack. It's not like a 15% and then 30, 45, 60. It doesn't stack or anything. It's just a 15, 15, 15, 15 roll on every target that you're hitting with aim shot. So every time you're cleaving with aim shot with trick shots, you're getting extra chances to reset the cooldown of rapid fire with your surging shots trait. And so again, that just means that you really got to work hard on your AoE rotation, make sure you're doing everything right, make sure you're casting rapid fire first and then going into an aim shot. And again, during your true shot, it can be hectic. I mean, true shot definitely can be a hectic part of marksmanship. So just make good decisions, just think ahead, just kind of plan ahead for when you're going to cast aim shot, when you're, trick shotting, when you're casting rapid fire. Just have a little bit of a thought process and don't just be mashing numbers. And again, these dummies right down here, I'm sure in the Alliance as well, they have a 4 set of dummies. Just practice your AoE, make sure you're really good on that. But finally, there is actually one last little hidden interaction. This is not in the tooltips. It's not known unless you're testing it, unless you play marksmanship a lot. If you're not playing marksmanship very much and you just switched maybe from Beast Mastery or you're just starting out a hunter, one of these talents called Double Tap, it's your next aim shot will fire a second time instantly at 100% power without consuming focus, and then the same thing for rapid fire, it'll shoot 100% additional shots. So basically all that means is you're getting double damage on your 2 main damage abilities. So with aim shot, what that means is you are double tapping one aim shot, so you're hitting your target and then it's just hitting your target again with the same aim shot, right? Well, actually, that's not quite right. There's actually a little bit of a hidden interaction here. So what I'm going to do here, I don't have trick shots. So first of all, I'm just going to reset the data here. We're going to go aim shot and oh yeah, so it only hit one target. So obviously, I mean, that makes a whole lot of fucking sense to me. Now let's trick shots and now let's aim shot again. And okay, now that hit, let's look. That was an aim shot. It was 1 cast and 4 hits. So that means it hit the first target, that one dummy, and then it hit his 3 other friends and all 4 of them in total. And that's how trick shots works. Now, let's see what happens if let me reset the data. If I double tap a non-trick shot aim shot, what happens when I do that? Well, look at that. It actually cleaved. Now, hold on a second. Now, it hit the first target twice because it hit it once and then again. That's double tap. But then it also cleaved to the other 3. So basically what I'm saying is there is a hidden tooltip in double tap that basically means it automatically trick shots, which is kind of nuts. I mean, that's crazy. But that is a really good thing to know for certain bosses, certain pulls. If the tank is pulling a group in Mythic Plus or something and you don't have trick shots up, you don't technically have to cast multi-shot first and then aim shot. You can just double tap if it's up, and then that will automatically trick shots to everyone. So that's a cool little thing to know. That's actually really useful on some of the bosses in Battle of Dazalor, for example. Like King Rosticon is one that comes to mind because he has ads at the beginning of the fight. On Mythic there's 3, which is great. Like fuck Heroic because there's not enough ads, not enough pad damage. But on Mythic there are 3 ads, and you would think, well, I should trick shots and then I should aim shot, right? Well, you actually don't have to, because double tap for some reason, I don't know. I mean, it's just cool, man. For some reason, it just trick shots the second tap. So the first one hits, and then the second one automatically trick shots. So it's that's a cool little thing. It's an interesting little bit of trivia basically for Marksmanship Hunter. But yeah, I just wanted to go over some of those traits and just show off that little hidden thing with double tap. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna post some more Mythic videos this week probably, and yeah, have a good day.